Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So we're back to looking at episodes of Star Trek. We have 2 episodes in this case, Realm of Fear and Man of the People. And what actually happened in the episode Realm of Fear? Well, in this episode, our favorite character, Reginald Barclay, has a paralyzing fear of the transporter and is convinced he is being attacked by a creature inside the beam. Honestly, when it comes to, say, characters, Barclay was always just portrayed as, say, this character who, with the comedy relief, who is just this, goof who at sometimes when he was first introduced, we were supposed to feel sorry for him and all that, and the fact that, he is just so, has so much anxiety and all that. But, honestly, I feel like, this is one episode where we feel like we can fully understand his perspective and the fact that he is, yes, we don't have anything similar to, transporter technology in our time. But at the same time, yes, the idea of all of your physical material just disappearing and, what if it doesn't come back, can be a fear that would be, just, gripping. And I kind of like the fact, we have, this idea, it's, the character is seen as goofy, but is given some dramatic ideas to chew on.
What are the symptoms?
Victims suffer from paranoid delusions, multi-infarct dementia, hallucinations.
Hallucinations? What kind of hallucinations?
Victims experience somatic, tactile, and visual hallucinations, accompanied by psychogenic hysteria.
And I do think the effects whenever he is in the transporter, and it's all blue and fuzzy, and, later as the episode goes on, when he is just having the fear because he is his arm suddenly turns blue, like he's suddenly been turned into Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man or something like that. And, yeah, I think, honestly, this episode is pretty good. Even the creature effect that Barclay sees in the transporter is honestly pretty good. I also kind of think that everyone is fully into starting to, understand his character. Everyone, all the other crew members. So, overall, I think this episode was pretty good. I kind of thought it was, good. It had some character development for Barclay and Reginald, played by Dwight Schultz. So, honestly, I kind of like to see more of this character. So, let's look at the next episode. And what happened in this episode is Man of the People. And what happened in this episode? It's basically on the, kind of in a way, a riff on the story the picture of Dorian Gray. And if you haven't really seen that, read the book, or seen the film, which is basically, what if a man was able to take all his, as the user would buy all the hate, as well as his years of aging went into a picture. But instead of this, what if you took all the emotions that you had, and, say, the stress, and you put it into someone else? And I do have to say, I never really noticed this until now, but there is quite a few episodes involving TNG in which Deanne Troi is being, like, say, being getting attacked. In fact, like, say, I'd say the metaphor for the episode with the ambassador, and the fact, basically him using the rocks and all that can be a way of assault in a way, in the fact that, he's an ambassador, and as he's going up, he's in the society, like, not society, but rank, I suppose, would be one way to say it.
Will you take me with you?
Deanna, I already told you can't.
I won't let her have you.
Security to transporter room 2!
Don't try to stop me! No! Let go!
And yes, basically, what happens is Deanne Troi suddenly becomes obsessed with him, and her usual personality changes in a way. At first, I thought, that the character that is with him, which is supposedly said to be his mother, actually, I was surprised by it too, and it makes me think that too. But at the same time, I also kind of thought it would be, say, the way it was done, I kept on thinking, oh, maybe it's dementia or something like that. But I think the way it was, the twist, which is basically she was actually one of his victims, was okay. That was surprising. And I do think the effects that it does near the end of the episode, when all the emotions are reversed back onto him, is honestly really well done. The makeup and all that is really great.
Alcar! Alcar! What's wrong?
Neurotransmitter levels are down to 310%, 290%. Now.
Picard to transporter room 3, energize.
Let me go!
And one of the things I also think is pretty good, when Picard is saying, hey, you need to get back to her, you need to talk to her, and all that, was well done. I thought it was really good. Honestly, I thought these 2 episodes, were great. I shall most definitely see you all next time. See you later.